Hey guys, what's going on? It's Josh from joshelder.com, and in this video, I want to show you how to use Facebook and Facebook Messenger to sell stuff. Now, the first thing that I want you to think about is think about your product. Think about the price point, because what a lot of people have a tendency to do is sell products that are at very low price points, and they spend all day and night with people on Facebook trying to get them to buy their products. And they realize that after they finally sell them on a product, they're making roughly $2.50 an hour, right? So when you're chatting with people on Facebook, you want to keep in mind the price point of your product. You want to engage quickly and you want to close quickly, especially if it's a low ticket product, right? Typically, if it's anything under, I'd say $100, you want to close as quickly as possible. Now, you want to find out what their biggest struggles are, what's most important to them, what they're dealing with inside their business, and if your product is a solution to that, right? So I'm gonna kind of take this step by step. I've also got a full article down below in the description that walks you through this whole entire process. It's pretty cool. So I've used this to close hundreds, if not thousands of people on Facebook into my products and into my programs. I've even used the Facebook chat to close $5,000 and even as much as $10,000 just by Facebook chat. So this is something that works, you guys. So I want you to listen up closely. I got some notes here on my computer, and we're just gonna kind of go through this step by step. So I'm going to basically tell you what questions to open up with. And these are typically people that are coming to you on Facebook, right? Once you've got a contribution strategy, once you're posting consistently on Facebook, you're giving value to your market. For example, if you're in the fitness, weight loss, muscle building market, just the overall health industry, you want to be posting, maybe certain healthy recipes, certain workouts, certain morning routines, just your diet overall, right? Day by day, post something of little value that you can give to the marketplace that will help them further engage with you and eventually view you as an authority in the marketplace, right? So I'm going to go over these questions. After you obviously have a good contribution strategy, you're posting daily, you're giving the market value, you're going to have people that start to engage with you. You're going to have people that want to know more information as to what you're doing. And they see that you are an authority. They see that you can help them reach their goals. So then what will happen is they'll message you on Facebook Messenger, and then you want to move to these questions. So we're going to start with question one. First off, you want to ask what they do right now, right? Do they have a job? Are they making an income? This is sort of indirectly asking them, how much money do you have, right? Are you employed? Do you have money to actually invest in my business or my product or service? So I'll ask them what they do. And a lot of times they will give me like their life story. So this way I don't have to ask as many questions to pre-qualify them to get them through the application process so they eventually buy. So this is great if you're starting out and you don't have like an application process in place for people, and it adds that personal touch, right? You can engage with them one-on-one. You can give them a personal experience, and you don't see that a lot online, especially these days. So I'll ask them what they do. I'll ask them what they want to do. What is it that you want to do? What's your vision in your health? What's your vision financially, right? Maybe you're somebody that teaches people how to, build businesses and create an income and work from home or work while traveling, whatever it may be, similar to what I do. That's a good question you can ask. If you're in the fitness industry, whatever industry you're in, you want to tailor this question to that industry. What do you want to do? What do you see your body looking like? What type of health do you want over the course of the next few years, right? What's your view of your health in the next 2 to 5 years, right? So you want to ask them these questions of what they want to do. And then I'll move on to the next question. What is your vision? What is your vision? This is another way of asking, what do you want to do? Right? What is your vision? It helps them sort of look deeper within to bring more information out to you. If you have ever noticed, when you ask yourself a question over and over and over again, you find sort of a deeper meaning. You find the core of whatever the problem is that you're having, and you're able to bring it to the forefront. So 4 is, what's your vision? And then number 5, especially, for example, would be people that are in the online marketing world, teach people how to, build an income, supplement their income, work from home, just like I stated before. A good question for that demographic is to ask them, what's your desired monthly income, right? What's your desired monthly income? And typically they'll give you a income, right? And then I'll also follow up with another question. What would you say is most important to you? What's most important to you? Now, this is giving you more ammunition to help you close the sale. You see, you're not just moving in with your product. You're not just moving in with your service, your opportunity. You're asking them questions to ensure that your opportunity best fits them, right? I find way too many people that are talking about the technicalities of the system that they have, of the opportunity that they're, bringing to them, of their product, and they're not finding out what their problems are first, right? When you ask good questions, as Tony Robbins says, when you ask good questions, you're going to get good answers. When you ask great questions, you're going to get great answers. So the better questions that you can ask your prospect, the easier the close is going to be, and it's going to show that you truly care about them. You're just not trying to sell a product, right? So asking them what's most important to you, right? A lot of times they'll say, it's my family, it's my health, it's my ability to travel is most important to me. I've always wanted to travel. And I'll say, well, what's stopping you from traveling? Which leads into the next question. What's stopping you from traveling? And they'll tell you, it's the fact that I work 9 hours a day and I don't have time to work on another business. I feel like I don't have time to work on another business. And I'll say, what do you feel that it's costing you? Which leads me to the next question. What is it costing you to not be able to travel? Whether it's financially, whether it's emotionally. And a lot of times they'll tell you exactly what it's costing them. So if they tell you, leading back to, I believe it was the 5th question or the 4th question, what is your desired monthly income? And they say $10,000, and they tell you what their current monthly income is, which is another question you can ask. And these aren't in any particular order. Again, below in the description, I'm going to have a link that pretty much lays out all these questions. The most important thing is to ask that first question. What is it that you do, right? You want to know that first so you can disqualify people quickly, especially based off the price of the product. Now, if you're selling a $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000 product, it's good to go through every single one of these questions. Asking them what their current monthly revenue is a huge question, right? You're not asking them how much they make. It's not such a direct question, but it's sort of the same question. You're asking them, what is your current monthly revenue, right? And you can find out what their monthly revenue is. You can find out what their desired revenue is. So if they want to make 10 grand a month and they're only making 3, so you're saying working at this job for 9 hours a day is costing you $7,000 per month. So you not willing to work the extra 2 to 3 hours in your business is actually really costing you $7,000 a month, right? Not working an extra 3 hours. So people tend to be full of a lot of different excuses as to why they can't do something. But then if you put it in perspective and help them, look at it from a point of what they're actually losing, what it's costing them, because they're giving you this information, and you're able to take this information, sort of pre-frame them for the sell, help them make a decision So they can see it right in front of their face. Wow, it's costing me $7,000 to not put in the extra work, to make excuses. So this is good. And then I'll ask them, how committed are you to solving this? On a scale of 1 to 10, how committed are you? Are you a 0? Are you a 10? And if they say they're a 10, then what you can do is you can say, are you at your computer right now? And they'll say yes. I'll say, I'm going to send you a link, right? This is going to lead to a page where you're going to fill out your information, just how you want to it appear on your first check, right? Just how you want it to appear on your first check. What I want you to do is fill out that information and click the submit button, right? It's going to cost you $1 trial or $37 or whatever. You tell them to do that. Once they say, yes, I will do that, then you can send them the link. You see, you want to send them through a process and a series of questions to pre-qualify them. And even before you even give them that link to sign up with whatever you got, you want to make sure they understand, the cost, make sure they understand, of course, what they need to do on that page. And once they say, yes, I'm cool with that, then send them the link. Don't just send them the link, right? You want to make sure that, hey, they're telling you they're committed to filling out this information and submitting that information, right? So that is a pretty much a good way to message people on Facebook, ask them the right questions, get them through a process that's smooth. A lot of times if they don't abide by these questions and they're not willing to answer these questions, they just simply disqualify themselves. And you guys don't have to waste your time on trying to get somebody to buy something that they're not interested in or they don't want, right? So this is a very easy way and a fluid way to weed people out and get people that are interested in your opportunity and weed people out that aren't interested in your opportunity. So some other questions you can ask: how coachable are you from a scale of 1 to 10? A few other questions, asking them what their business is. If you're definitely offering a service, what is your number one goal right now for your life and business? Again, it's basically asking them what their vision is. What is your budget in solving this problem, whatever problem it is that they have. And a lot of times they'll give you a budget. A lot of people won't until you've built up enough rapport, you've asked enough questions. That really shows them you're interested. And then you can move into the budget stuff. Versus asking how much money do you have to invest, it's better to ask, what is your budget? Very non-salesy, very indirect. As you'll notice with a lot of these questions, they're not straight and direct. They're asking them the real question, but in a different way that makes them feel comfortable to answer that question. So, another question, when are you looking to get started? Now, soon, someday, right? Again, this is asking, how committed are you? So those are some questions, you guys. I'm going to post this on my blog. There's going to be a link in the description. Also, if you want to get access to my #1 online business blueprint for building a business online, that will also be in the description. If you got some value from this video, please please comment this video. Let me know that you got some value. If you did, I'll keep doing these videos. And don't forget to share this video and go ahead and subscribe because I got a lot of good content just like this that I'm putting out daily for you guys. So take care. Have a great day. This is Josh from joshelder.com signing off, and we'll talk to you soon.